Hi and welcome to this video. I will walk you through our plugin Planzer parcel integration for Shopify. I have created a new test environment for us, a new Shopify store, and I will show you how to install the app in the first place, then how to configure it, and then at the end how to use it. So let's start. To install a new app in Shopify, you need to click Add App, as you probably know it. Then you go to the Shopify App Store. I already opened it up here. You need to look for the plugin Planzer Paket or Parcel app. You can just search for it and then you will find it. And then we add this app to the store. As usual, you will need to confirm that we can access some of your data, because we take the data and send it to the Planzer customer portal. We need access to this data. Awesome. Now it is installing and loading, and now it's ready. You can bookmark it or you can open it up here. And here we have the whole configuration page. So if you refer to the configuration page of our app, this is what we are talking about, with a lot of possibilities to set the plugin to work properly for you. I will fill up all this field now and pause the video. Please be aware that there is a documentation about our plugin in general. You find this documentation at docs.webwirkung.ch, and there you can find the plugin Planzer Paket and or parcel, documented here on the left hand side for Shopify, and you find all explanations for these fields again there. So if you want to read something while configuring all fields, please check out our documentation. Okay, I fill out all fields. You recognize the required fields because there is a star next to it. You need the department number, customer number, and all your data about your company. Important, please be aware, you probably don't have the data available to you, or you don't know them probably. As also stated in our documentation, those four fields, department number, customer number, your responsible branch, and the account ID, those are data only Planzer has. So you need to ask Planzer, please ask your account manager or the support of Planzer, and they will provide you with these four data. Without them, you cannot use the plugin, unfortunately. So department number is one of those data you will only get from Planzer. Please ask them, and then they will provide it to you. I can define the hours until when order should be ready or should be sent over for the next day or made available for the next day. Here, this needs to be in line with your contract, of course. And then important, the next step is connection to Planzer. By default, the test mode is enabled, meaning that if this test mode is enabled, no transmission is happening. That's handy because you can start configure this app without actually having to worry about any transmissions taking place to Planzer. Once you're ready, please disable the test mode, because if it's still enabled, nothing will happen. So don't forget that. If you don't see any transmissions happening to your Planzer client portal, please check if the test mode is actually disabled. Account ID is one of those fields you will get from Planzer. Server URL, there is a default. Mine is different from yours, and please be aware about that. You don't need to change your server URL ever. So this is just a test environment. That's why I'm using another one than you. Don't touch that. You can define your notifications if your client should be informed about it. And lastly, or not lastly, but one of the more important tabs is delivery note, delivery label. You can either generate a delivery note or only a label. You can define a logo. You need to place an URL to your logo, which we can use in generating when we generate the PDF. And you need to define to whom it should be sent, to which email address. You can add a printer, which is handy, so your delivery notes are directly printed out and ready for you, or you can add your own email address. Without your email address, you will not receive any delivery notes. You can exclude some products. So if the order only contains these products, no transmission is happening. This is handy if you have like something like digital products, for example. And lastly, there is the possibility to exclude shipping methods. By default, we process all orders which are made in your store through the website. So if you're using a point of sale, for example, we don't transmit them, which makes sense. And we don't transmit store pickups as well. But if you have like some advanced shipping configuration in your Shopify and you want to exclude some of them from being transmitted to Planzer, if this shipping method is actually chosen by the client, please add them here. You need to add the exact name, very important. And you can add multiple ones by clicking plus. And then you can also remove those again. Yes, more about that in our documentation. Let's save. Awesome. Now I will do a test order in our shop. And for that, I will pause the video. Okay, the test order is done. I go back to my Shopify. I see this test order. In the background, it generated a delivery note for me. So I got an email with this delivery note and this QR code, which Planzer then uses to, when picking up your parcel, all the data are stored here. And lastly, if you check out your Planzer client portal, go to your orders, you will also find your order there. And we can see the order here. Awesome, that's about it. That's the Planzer Parcel plugin for Shopify. If you have any questions, please check out our documentation or ask your account manager at Planzer or our support.